Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Blue Collar Restaurant in Miami.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Bifo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the frim sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
All right. Why did I start like that?
I don't know.
I usually say,
done that, but okay.
I don't even know what I usually say. I'm having a stroke. We're at Blue Collar.
Smells of burnt toast.
Good afternoon, everybody, and
Hey,
welcome to another
happy.
edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. I don't know why I was like, it's going to start like Matt McConaughey. All right. No, I'm not going to do that. We are at Blue Collar, 6789 Biscayne Boulevard in the beautiful city of Miami, in the beautiful Mayo neighborhood.
Mima, good job.
Not Mimo.
No, you got it
Not
right.
your Mo.
Miami
Mimo.
Modern.
Yeah, Miami Modern.
Who says you can't teach a boomer new ways to pronounce things?
And it was a little bit of a.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Don't say it. Don't talk about that. Then,
Okay.
then your Broward
It was
demo won't come out.
beautiful.
It was easy.
What an easy breezy drive it was down
Look,
there.
the past 4 times you guys have said that.
No, it's been great.
Yeah.
The drive
has
down
no,
has been
today
amazing.
it was just one of those
It
jinx
happens.
days where there was a lot of accidents and breakdowns all over the place, no matter which way you came. And that happens every time I go up to Boca now,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
So
Going
it
north
doesn't
or
matter.
south is
And
different.
basically, anytime you have to go on 90. Enough of that.
All right.
It's so easy to come down here, and it's so rewarding. But I first have to say, Happy Purim,
Happy Purim.
Yes, yes.
because today
Jewish Halloween.
the
It is
Jewish
Halloween.
This
Yep,
is
that's
my
how I started
favorite
my Shiksa wife. Yes.
favorite day on the Jewish holiday calendar. It is total
Okay.
frivolity. It is
You're supposed to get wasted.
one day of the calendar where you, as a Jew, you're supposed to get completely drunken revelry. And I don't have one of the things I miss about going to shul, and you probably got, do they still have the groggers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, man.
The noise makers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
And it seems pretty apt because
yeah.
back then, Haman was the villain, and he was from Persia, right? And
I think so.
now we've got stuff going on in the whatever Persia is called now, but we don't even want to get into the
No,
geopolitics.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth
It's-
it.
We don't need a.
Everything is copacetic. But what I did want to do is celebrate with the food that is consumed on the holiday of Purim, and that would be Hamantash.
If you think Jewish cookies are bad like Rugula, where do you try Hamantashen?
so, let me defend my people, and that's your people, and also Lubie's people.
It is.
I think a properly made rugula, where the ratio of butter to like dough and sugar is
It's
about
cream
4 to
cheese.
1. Is it cream cheese too?
Cream cheese is you use cream cheese in the dough for Rugula.
I thought it was butter. It's a lot of butter.
No, so I think the problem with a lot of Rugula you get is since it's supposed to be made with dairy, if you go somewhere
I'm koshery.
like for example Ben's in Boca,
Well, butter is
since-
parv. Yeah.
but since Ben's is a meat place,
Yeah.
they're not served. Their Rugula is probably made with margarine. So I think a lot of times you'll get Rugula made with, or Jewish pastries in general,
Oh,
you'll get it
butter.
made with margarine or oil instead of butter because they're a kosher
Ah.
place doing meat.
That would be a hindrance to
Yeah.
a good cookie. I really like the rugula at our friends at Grandpa's up in Dania Beach. They
I
cook.
mean, Grandpa's just does everything well.
Yeah, and I brought in some bagels. I brought some treats, but I stopped in a couple of places today, and we're going to have, before we get into the great menu here at Blue Collar, which you guys know it's ultimate in comfort food in a refined
Like
setting,
another level,
you know,
yeah.
high level comfort food here. And how are things going lately? Is the season kicked in finally?
Yeah, we've had some pretty good weeks here.
Nice.
It's I think it's still I would still say go visit your favorite restaurant because they need your support.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's true.
And
You
come
know-
on, I think a couple of our
this mojito was
viewers, Don Jaffe, I think he had won. I came in
You've
runner-up
been
one
here,
week,
we've
and
been-
he
yep, yep.
I think he used his gift card over the
Yes.
weekend, but I didn't get a
Well, he's
report
been
from
in the
him,
past.
so-
I don't know if he came again, but he was a big fan.
well, I
And
hope.
he's a very discriminate. So.
Okay, so I hope that they had a good time.
I would expect nothing else from a Let's Eat South Florida subscriber.
All right, so we've got 3 Hamantaschen in front of us, and I want to kind of
Yeah, let's go.
dispense this out of the way. All right, so Hamantaschen number 1 arrived in my mailbox yesterday. This is from my Aunt Alice, and this is one of the wonderful family traditions that we have. My Aunt Alice, I'm not going to mention her age, but she's closer in age to me than my dad because she was a half sister to my dad. But Aunt Alice every year bakes a whole batch of homemade Hamantaschen.
What a gal.
Nice.
And mini ones at that. So she
Yeah,
has
And
to
they're
make
more
very
of that. Yeah, yeah,
dainty, and I let you
very good.
have one before, but your opinion, and
really
I got
pound it.
the apricot or apricot. How do you pronounce it? Apricot.
I would do
I say
apricot.
apricot.
You say apricot. I say apricot. And
That's
then
the only Hamantaschen I've ever had.
and-
Yes,
and here's a prune
That was already the
one.
joke. Mayo brought a Hamantaschen. I'm like, oh yay, the driest of all
Well-
dry baked goods you could ever have.
Aunt Alice makes the prune,
Let me try prune one.
and is it
Please.
prune
And then
or-
he gave me his
is it
hands.
prune or poppy? I think it's prune. And
It's
I guess the only people who really seek out prunes are
When you have
75-year-old
stomach
Jews
issues, yes.
who need to
Well,
be
this,
regular.
the cookie itself, because usually the jelly is what gives you the flavor. The cookie is just to
Mm.
hold the jelly. The cookie itself has a flavor, and that's
As a
impressive.
recovering opioid addict, I would be okay with some poppy.
Not enough to trigger a blood
No, I think you'd be fine.
test failure. But all right, so you
And Alice,
say
great job.
Only good Hamantaschen I've ever had in my
Yes,
life.
I agree.
and Alice, thank you. You heard this. This is from an award-winning chef. He says
Michelin recommended 4 years in a row.
this is the first Hamantaschen that he's had that he actually wants
That's
more
impressive,
of.
actually, every year, because I know they screw around.
Yeah.
Now-
Although I'm sure the ones from Bake Shack will be excellent too, because Keith does an amazing job.
Well, no, these are not Bake Shack. He didn't make
He doesn't do
Hamantaschen today.
Hamantaschen.
No.
And
But-
this brings me to
The
there's
thing that's
two
going to
more
really be
here.
good because it's
I-
not a Jewish.
I stopped in at Grandpa's and they did bake their own Hamantaschen. I have an apricot or a raspberry,
All right.
and this
Okay,
looks
now.
like your traditional. And again, the significance is they're shaped like triangles because Haman wore
It
a
was a hat.
triangle-shaped
The hat,
hat.
No, like you're not going to get this reference because you're too old, but Lubie may like Ganon from Zelda. These are
Yes,
all
I love
Triforce.
Zelda.
These
I
are all
love
Triforce
Zelda.
pieces.
I don't
love
even
Zelda.
know
Good
what
job
that
of you. I love
means.
Zelda.
Mayo's like, I think it runs on some type of electricity.
All right,
love
Zelda was
Well,
one of the
these-
Legend of
original.
Zelda on Nintendo was
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
one of the original Nintendo games.
These didn't seem as hard and brittle as I was expecting.
Okay, this is really good. But Grandpa does a good job.
All right. That's a nice Hamantaschen.
This is a good
right
job.
there.
All right.
The jelly's great. I don't know
Either
if the
I've
cookie-
been completely wrong about Hamantaschen,
No, I think we've had
or
two
I'm
really
getting
good Haman-
old, or
No, we've had
or
two
these
good
are just
Haman-
great.
We've had two good Haman. Again, that was. I'm not joking. I was like, oh
They're
yay!
so hard.
The
Normally,
driest.
Hamantaschen is
This
Pastry
is
like,
ever.
very good.
No, these are really good. These are really good.
Hamantaschen is normally like eating a popcorn fart.
props to you. Props
I've
to
never
you.
described
This
it
is
that successfly.
for a
This is really
restaurant
good.
made
Yeah, those are
Hamantaschen.
good.
This is the best one I've ever had.
These are
Yeah.
really good.
Those are good.
So Aunt Alice, obviously, nothing beats the
Yeah.
the soul of the home
No, but
baking.
these are really good.
But for a commercial, not commercial, but a
Mm.
restaurant
It's
made
a restaurant.
product,
It's
they
usually-
made
and
it in house there.
And I'm not making
They're,
fun of anyone. I thought that's just how they were supposed
they're
to.
regular,
Yeah.
they're great.
I'm
and
like, yeah,
now
that's Hamantaschen.
I'm going to add the Hamantaschen to the mix there because
is
that is
fantastic.
a buttery,
this is
also
fantastic.
softer, not crumbly,
Yeah.
not dry. Now the thing, yeah, Jewish pastries get a bad rep because of macaroons during
The macaron is
That's
not
the
very
macaron,
good.
not the
Macaroon
French
is
macaron.
not.
That's the only macaroon in my book. Fuck those French ones.
Really?
They actually taste good.
No,
I
the
can't
French
stand
ones suck.
macaroon.
The French ones, no matter how many different colors or how fancy or how talented the chef is, they always just taste like fucking almond paste. Fuck those.
Or you
Wow.
like macaroons? Macaroons
That's a
are
strong
rough.
take.
At least the
Just
Jewish
eating
ones.
coconut. They're just eating coconut. I mean, that's what it is.
At least the Jewish ones are like, try us.
So, but the Jewish ones are nothing like.
No,
I mean,
they're
they're
not
just
good.
like.
But I'm saying the
they're-
Jewish ones
they're
aren't trying to be all hoity-toity
coconut.
with their fucking colors and they're $3 each. They're like, hey, you can get us at Publix in a little good fucking cardboard container. Try us. We're cheap. You might like it. French macaroons are like, oh,
For
look at all
me-
the colors of the rainbow. Oh, and they always suck.
That was for me. Macaroons, the coconut macaroons are the worst part of Passover.
Yeah, they're rough.
I can't stand.
They're
them.
rough.
Right.
No, the coconut one with a little bit of chocolate on it.
You're allowed to like it.
Mhm,
They're
yeah.
rough.
First of all, I hate anything that has that texture.
And it's a
shredded
good,
coconut.
exactly. It's not even the good coconut. It's like the really chewy, hard
I hate
coconut.
that.
I love
hate
bad
Mars
coconut.
bars.
Oh, I love bad coconut.
One of the things I just don't
I
like
love
shredded
bad
coconut.
coconut.
That texture.
I do. I do like
it's like
I like-
nails on
yeah.
a chalkboard for me.
I just don't like that. And I'll eat that
Where
coconut, But to me, the other macaroon's better.
So we've had 2 good Hummintaschen here. Now, the third Hummintaschen, well, it didn't quite work out. I went into Bake Shack. My friend Keith
We
Fryman.
call this the mindfuck Hummintaschen because surprise, it's not a Hummintaschen.
Keith Fryman, a great, nice Jewish boy from Queens who accomplished pastry chef. He worked all over South Beach. I think for a stretch he was at the what's the Walensky, Smith and Walensky's.
Okay.
He was the pastry chef there. He worked, I think, under Michael Schwartz at one point.
Excellent person, nice guy, very
And
talented.
he has Bake Shack, which is located in my old stomping grounds, Dania Beach. Now, I went in today expecting to see Hummintaschen, and he was like,
oh,
no.
he's Jewish, so he would.
Yeah,
sometimes
but
do
he's
Jewish
like, no, I
pastries."
didn't do it this year, but I got a guava pastry. And I was like, okay, it's a triangle. It's not exactly the same filling as a traditional Hummintaschen, but a guava pastry. Do you want to take a bite of that
Yeah.
one? And we're
Well,
welcoming
guava
to the
pastry,
lunchbox.
I mean, that's
It's
not
a
fair.
very it's a very odd show today because we
Well,
got food and well, actually that's not odd at all because we do that every day where we eat and then we talk about gambling or horses.
No,
This
take
is
it.
your friend
Renato.
Renato. You can't hear. Okay, you want to switch the headset?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I can't hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you get the.
If
the
I
wonky-
may,
that's
if
what
I
I'm
may
gonna do.
fawn a little, probably like one of the top 5 best poker players in the Seminole Hard Rock Casino.
Jesus, really?
Yeah,
And Hard Rock's impossible.
easily
No.
one of the top
Professionals go to
5.
Hard Rock and lose. Like Hard Rock's rough.
Probably the best person as a human in the whole of the Hard Rock Casino. Nicest guy.
I'm gonna kiss you, man.
And just
saying
a good
that.
person. We became friends over the past year, and he's a good guy. You played with him before.
I've played with you online.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of at a table with you in person at the Hard Rock. Probably because you're so much more advanced than me, and you probably play
Yeah.
a higher stake. Do you play tournaments there too, or?
So I used to play only tournaments before I moved here. I moved here in the end of 22.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
Where did you move from?
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Did they have legal poker rooms and casinos in
Yes.
Brazil? Yeah.
No casinos though.
Oh, okay.
Only poker rooms.
Only poker.
Yeah.
rooms.
Really?
Okay.
Mhm.
I did not know. Much.
That's interesting.
You know what I know about Brazilian players from online? They're all maniacs, and they just love to shove, shove, which
It's-
is the way poker is supposed to be played. Right?
It's the same story as the way we think about Russian players.
Yeah,
It's the same thing, exact thing.
yeah,
And usually they look at the online and the flag.
yes.
They look at Brazil and they like, okay, let me call this guy because this guy.
They're nuts. Well, it's nice to have you on. You
I've been
and
trying to get
Danny-
him down here for years to eat because he's a vegetarian.
Oh, okay. So this is your first time at Blue Collar?
Yes.
Oh, wow. What did you think?
He hasn't eaten yet. He just
Oh, okay.
So one of the things we have, I made special for him. It used to be a menu item over there all the time. Is this portobello mushroom parmesan? So I made it special for him, and we'll get to try it, and we'll see what kind of reaction we get from the Let's Eat
Okay.
people.
Oh,
We're
and we
going to do
got-
it all the time.
We got the food dropping in.
You want to try?
Let him see.
try
Are you
Jewish-
familiar with the Jewish holiday of Purim
Jewish
and
cookie.
the
No.
cookies they're called
Is it-
Hamentaschen,
I'll try
also
this.
known as hat cookies, and that one has raspberry filling. The other one is apricot, and yeah, just go for it and let us know what you think.
Should I just
And-
bite like this?
Yeah, just take a go.
bite
We've all
it. Don't
tried
worry,
it.
we
We're good.
eat on the
We've all
show. We
tried
get
it. We're good.
sloppy on the show. We even drink on this show. And again,
Okay,
I'm going to
so
say
you-
l'chaim, and
Yeah, salute. L'chaim.
That is a
We-
good version of.
Yeah, we're
Hamantaschen.
giving you the best
Normally they're
to start.
terrible.
Yeah, we're giving
These
you the
are
best. to start.
normally like
very
crackly,
dry.
Usually dry
popcorn.
and with no
Yeah.
flavor. Yeah.
These normally suck. This is like the best version.
Did
Yeah,
you did you make this
No, no,
version?
no. We got it from this deli.
A deli that we love.
Now,
Okay.
speaking of homemade, this was made by my aunt. You could grab one of these, and this
Let me
was
try.
baked by an aunt of
Thank you
mine
so
in
much.
New York City, in Manhattan,
Oh, beautiful.
Gramercy
Look at
Park
this.
area. Aunt Alice.
Oh,
You were-
my
So
goodness.
Dan was talking about like, oh, this guy is probably top 5, but I don't believe this is the truth. But
top 3.
you know, whatever
He's
he's
top, and he's so modest.
So, where,
He's the
Which is
most-
rare for poker players.
he's the
Poker
most-
players.
do you sit at
it's all about
5-10 no
confidence.
limit games, or what's your game? What's your specialty?
I usually play 2-5 there.
Okay, 2-5
like-
is the right. That's the right. I guess what do I call it? Just the right
Size,
range,
range.
because the 1-2 it's just also maniacs and anybody could play anything. Well, can you describe what are the differences between the higher stakes and the 2-5s and the 5-10s and all that?
Well,
Ooh, I don't know.
I would say
That's
the
interesting.
first thing is the rake.
Yeah.
So rake is the same amount of money, but it's different in terms of how many
Percentage.
big blinds you're actually spending. So, and also I think we have to think about levels of thinking because when you play against a 1-2 player, he's not thinking about what you have. He's just thinking about whatever he has, right? So you have it's hard for you to represent something when he's not even thinking about it.
Are you saying 1-2 players are all beginners and rank amateurs?
Well, not all, but I would say.
I guess Mayo fits in that category.
Why do you play 1-2? No, that's not the case.
I like the 1-3 game because it's just that little bit of a tweak. But if I'm going to sit down with some cash at a cash game, 2-5 is the game to go. That's the.
I think 1-3 is a good game also, depending on the place you're playing at.
All right, so be honest. What do you think of Danny as a poker player?
A lot to learn, a lot of love, a lot of love for the game. That's for sure, because he doesn't have to be there all the time, and he's there all the time.
No.
But I honestly, again, like comparing to the other recreational players, I think he's pretty decent.
Okay,
I'm a try-hard wreck.
And I hope you don't remember my limited interactions with you, but in that online game, I've been getting run down by some ridiculous beats, and I've been playing badly too. So that's a bad combination. You get bad
I think
luck and
Renato
bad
is the most disciplined player I've ever seen.
Well, so you play the long game.
Like,
you don't mind
Me,
grinding.
you,
I do mind actually, but
me, and you. After like 2 hours of being card dead, we're like, "Oh, these two pieces of shit look good. Let's play them." I think Renato, after 3 hours, is like, "These are still two pieces of shit. I'm not playing them."
so let me tell a story. Here and there, Dan comes to my table, right? He's playing 1-3, or sometimes I'm playing 1-3, sometimes I'm playing 2-5, and he comes to my table and he says, "Bro, I'm card dead. This guy is so bad. He has a lot of money in front of him. What was I supposed to do?" And then I just look at him. I don't answer. And he's like, "Just be patient, right?" I'm like, "You already know the answer. Why you can't hear me to ask me?"
My problem is, to me, I do have patience, and then I get my king. I told him this story the other week. Tournament at Dania, and nobody wants to hear a bad beat story, but this is a good
That's
one.
fine.
I swear. I have kings. It's late. I have a decent stack, but the blinds are up, and somebody put in a raise. I just go all in. The guy next to me, my left, has me covered. He snap calls, right?
Mhm.
Kings for me. He turns over queens. What's the flop? Queen 3.
Queen.
Yeah.
Drawing dead, basically.
Drawing dead. Thank you. That was great. And that's the way I've
But
been.
you know what? I think that's the best thing that could happen to you.
Oh, okay.
You know why? Because you have no hope anymore after the flop.
So now poker mirrors the rest of my life. That's great. No, it actually was the best thing because you just say, you shake your head,
Yeah,
and
what can
say
you
nothing
do?
you can do.
Yeah, what can you do?
And then I came back. I played the most tiny little tournament I could play as my next tournament, which was on Sunday at Coconut Creek. Little BS $100, 5,000 guarantee, and I end up chopping 4 ways, and I get some confidence back. You know, I
That's
turn
pretty
100 into
That's the thing.
800, and that's all you need to do. Is just start
Yes.
on the right track. So,
100%.
well, let's get to the food, and
Okay.
Renata.
Well, this is the portobello parm we made.
Okay, so
special
you
for
do
Oh,
bread
that's
it, you
the
can
one?
make it look
Yeah,
like it's a
so
chicken
you have that on
parm.
your table.
I do?
Yeah, yours went out. So
There's
it's
plates there too.
portobello parmesan. So we take a portobello mushroom cap. We take out the gills, obviously. We square it off a little bit. We bread it like a chicken cutlet, standard breading procedure. We deep fry it, covered in tomato sauce, provolone, and mozzarella and parmesan, and just bake it off. So it's gonna.
and it's an angel hair,
And
or-
then on bottom is just
love
angel hair with
angel
tomato.
it looks like it's cooked properly
I
too,
love
not
angel hair.
overcooked.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's
we'll see.
beautiful.
Pretty good.
I mean,
And
Well, we'll see.
Wait, and
I
so-
love Danny about his own place.
and then you said you
Which is
removed
really
the
good.
gills because I thought the gills give it texture on the underside of the
No.
portobello mushroom.
I was always taught to remove the gills.
Why?
I don't know. When a James Beard award-winning chef tells you remove the gills, and you're just like a stage, you're like, okay.
And this is the difference between the
I was gonna say you're
culinary
not an investigative
world
reporter.
and the journalist world,
Yeah.
where I would question why, and then I would
I mean,
do
just
it both
also
ways.
like they're dirty. They don't.
And the
They're like
pasta's good.
it's like fish gills. You don't
They're
eat fish gills,
fungus.
do you?
No,
I don't
but
know.
that's not a
You don't eat the
that's
outside
not
of the
on
fish
a
most of the time.
fungus. I mean, I
No.
kind of like well, I'm going in.
No,
right
no,
for
the pasta's
pasta.
really good. So that's fantastic. I see you brought out plátano maduro,
Right,
which
and
is
then
great.
this is you want to eat and eat while it's hot with
Yeah,
your
you
wife.
know
and
what?
come
Is there?
back.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
eat while it's hot and come back.
You
All
go,
right,
but
okay.
thank
Yeah,
you
we're
for
here, we're
joining
not
us.
going
thank you.
Always
Thank you.
like to meet a poker player.
I'm having
and
fun here.
We'll see you online.
Come
or-
back.
Come back, go
Your
eat,
and
wife.
then
Yeah.
come back.
I
Go
think
eat
she's
while
gonna
it's
call
hot.
me.
Yeah,
Actually.
she's yeah.
Eat while it's hot and come back.
Girlfriend
Alright,
is
let's
saying
see.
your food's getting cold. Come on. All right, so we're gonna chomp. All right, so
And this is a
next-
brand new dish we're doing. We're calling it the International, and it's a tour of our braises. So
Okay.
here we have the braise of the day, which is the smothered pork shoulder. So we take a pork shoulder, we slow roast it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
I'm
you'll see
gonna
in a
try
bit.
your food.
Okay,
Yeah.
come back.
Appreciate
Come back,
it.
we're here.
All right.
Renato, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
we might
Then
have
we-
more guests stopping by.
There you
If Keith from Bake Shack. might
Then we
show up.
have apple
Okay.
covered in caramelized onions and fontina cheese.
Oh wow,
Is
I'm
that
going
pork?
right
One's
into that.
pork.
Yeah. Then the other one is our oxtail, which we always have, and the other one is griot. So the International will
Oh,
always
and
be
griot. Nice.
it'll always be the griot and the oxtail, and then whatever the daily braise of the day is.
So the pork one, it's like a wow. This is I'm going crazy. I need I guess another.
The
Oh, let me
plates are
get- here,
there. We
I
have
got
plates.
All right, hold on.
The staff does a great job here. As Mayo's eating something off the table with his hand.
I'm eating off my hand too. Get rid of the hummus chops and we're
Man,
done with that.
Luca
part.
and Uncle Mayo. I don't know how much time they're going to spend together.
and then this is our daily pasta.
I'm already gross.
That
which
pork
is-
is crazy good.
Yeah.
And that sauce. What?
Yeah, the
so
pork's
like
It's just a
that makes-
braising liquid.
a
This
braising-
one has the 3 different braising
It's like a
liquids.
gravy, to be honest. but-
And then over here we have our ragu bolognese
Oh, it looks
with
fantastic.
pappardelle, fresh
Wait, I
pappardelle.
gotta take
Oh, I love
pictures of this
pappardelle.
stuff. I never
Here,
remember
go,
to
Mayo.
take pictures. I don't know if Rachel Mizrahi is out there. We had a good time last night at Evan Darnell's Red Meat Lovers Club birthday party to himself, but a lot of great restaurants came out, and thank you to a bunch of our sponsors. We saw
I love it.
Taco Craft. We saw the gang from the Coral Springs,
That's
Chef
great.
Aaron and GM Jana was out there, and then we also saw from Jack's Old Fashioned Burgers. Do you like Jack's up in?
Have I? Jack's is my absolute favorite of all
He
time.
talks about it all the time.
Fucking love Jack's.
Yeah, he talks
Even
about-
now with the new owners, they're still doing an
They're not
amazing
touching
job.
it. They
Right.
said they're not gonna
They're
do it.
doing an amazing
The
job.
crew from Sicilian Oven took over, and actually the one in charge of the whole operation now is Peter. Peter was there last night, and they were cooking on a flat top right outside the room where we were set up. He was cooking sliders, and they were going around, and people were devouring them. And I'm happy to announce that we're going to be doing some stuff with Jack's Old
Yeah,
Fashioned
I've
Burgers. They're gonna
literally
be
never eaten there.
one of our
That's
newer,
a- born and
newest
raised South Floridian, so
sponsors
I'm really
coming
excited.
in April. It's going to be fantastic.
Jack's is my favorite hamburger of all time that I've ever had in my
People,
entire life.
people talk about it
Really?
like that, so I'm really excited to get in there.
And I love Jack's that they charge you 50 cents or whatever it is for lettuce and tomato,
Oh, that's funny.
But they have the fixings bar, and you can get like
which
the
is such a,
good
which,
relish and the
which is the irony to me that they will let you go ham, take as many pickles as you want, as much mayonnaise, ketchup, whatever that relish stuff is. They have it. Take as much as that as you want for free. But if you want some lettuce and tomato, that's going to be 50 cents. I love it.
That's nice. And the other nice part last night, we saw Sopanut from Itai. He brought his famous beef with green curry sauce, and had
Nice.
so much
Yeah,
flavor,
that's delicious.
and it was just the right amount of spice where people were like, "Woof," but they
Yeah,
can
enjoy
still devour it and
Yep.
enjoy it. And so many other places. At Prezzo, we saw our man Jeff Tunks, the executive chef for P
Chef Jeff, nice.
Hospitality. He was there with their Wagyu meatballs, and it was all good. Oh, and here's something that I think you would appreciate.
Get into that portobello.
I'm gonna get into.
Well, I
the
was
pork-
gonna say
sorry.
I'm actually mad at you because this is really. I was giving you crap because it's like, can you put chicken underneath it?
Too much.
This is fantastic. No, it's fantastic. It really is.
It eats
Not
like
about a
good
replacement, but it
so
feels like meat.
the thing
yes.
about chicken, about parmesans is like all the meat ones taste the same. Veal, chicken, pork, it's all going to taste like Parmesan meat.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The eggplant one is the only different one from, you can taste the difference between
But the
eggplant parm
consistency.
and meat parm.
It was more like
So-
this. Actually, this is very reminiscent
So
of eggplant parm.
the portobello parm, it's like meaty as hell. So you hit that note, but it's still vegetarian.
Yeah, actually, I forget about eggplant parm, which I do enjoy a great deal. This is
I-
actually very reminiscent of eggplant parm.
Now I like eggplant parmesan, but I don't like all the seeds. If
Yeah.
it's not seeded. But this is
You wouldn't, to that effect, if it had the gills, you wouldn't like the gills.
well, it would be
Exactly.
It would be a little bit chewier, I guess. This eats more like just a lean piece of meat or
Yep,
chicken.
yep.
And it's fantastic.
It's nice
this
and
is going to
soft.
be just running as a special, or
I don't know. We're talking about putting it on the menu, which is always
You
having
should. I
it
think
as
you
a
should.
secret
This is-
menu item.
This
because
is wonderful.
and again,
It's not vegan,
You know,
but it is
that could
vegetarian.
maybe, you know what? We could maybe do that as an appetizer, just one little cap.
one cap.
That's not a horrible. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I mean, this is
without even
really
the
good.
pasta, and just have it as a portobello. That's a good
This
idea.
is really good.
And I used to love when I was younger. I would just pick up some portobello caps and marinate them in kind of like a soy
Yeah.
teriyaki glaze and put them on the grill and just have a
Yeah, they're really
portobello
good.
sandwich. You know,
That sounds very 80s.
it was in
It
the
sounds
80s.
the
It was early 90s,
I was gonna say it sounds like early 90s.
but it was good. It was
No, that sounds.
some roasted red peppers with the portobello mushroom. Yeah, that is very 80s.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer. I'm gonna get into. Well, save me some of that oxtail if you could. But
Yeah, take it.
getting back to the. Oh, I'm gonna do one more bite of pasta. But last night, for the birthday party, he had what he called the Fudgy the Whale carving station.
Oh, I love Fudgy the Whale.
Crew basically, cut them up and had them. But what separated this is what makes Evan Darnell one of the greats. He basically has this Fudgy the Whale carving bar, and then when you get your little slice, and off to the side is the extra crunchies that you can put on, extra
good
chocolate
for him.
crunchies.
I love the
And
crunchies.
that kind of detail.
Yep.
Now I understand the word intention because
Yeah, I
that
love the
shows the intention, like the careful consideration of every detail.
And everybody has the crunchies equally, so that's the problem. Is I miss the crunchies.
Me,
Like, the crunchies are the best part to me.
Me and all my kids for our birthdays. That's what we get. That's our birthday cake, a Fudgy the Whale.
Oh, nice.
And whoever's birthday it is gets to take the first pick of the slice, so they get all
Those
the extra-
crunchies, yep.
Do you
Those
have-
crunchies. I
They're
heard
amazing.
rumors that they're like the recipe of Coke. Like not a lot of people know
Oh, yeah.
How
what
to
the
make the
recipe is.
crunchy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always buy the extra thing of crunchies when I go to.
I didn't know you
Carvel.
could. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't
Yeah,
know that
no,
was
they
a
have
thing.
the sprinkles for sale, the chocolate, the rainbow, but they also have the crunchies for sale. I always get the crunchies when I go to my neighborhood Carvel. Now it's funny that you mentioned that Fudgy is your birthday tradition. For me, the commercials in New York was always get a Fudgy for Father's Day because it was to a whale of a dad.
Oh.
And luckily for me, my birthday and Father's Day always falls in the same week because I'm June 17th. So I would get a Fudgy for both. And but now I find out a lot of people do have a Fudgy birthday fix, and you're one of them, huh?
You know what, Carvel, if you're listening, don't think I haven't noticed a shrinkflation going on in Fudgy.
Oh yeah, they're like
Oh my
smaller.
god. Fudgy is more like a fish
He-
or a dolphin.
He smelled.
I don't know that
It used to
Fudgy-
be a whale.
Yeah, I don't know if Fudgy's such a whale anymore.
Maybe he's on Ozempic.
What do we think of the Pappardelle Bolognese?
This is fantastic.
I
I really love Pappardelle.
think I'm very happy that Val's not here, so I could get
Yeah.
the bolognese and
The
eat it.
bolognese is really
So
nice.
our bolognese, we have a couple special
Mm.
things to it to give it a little bit more. I hate this word, umami.
Mayo loves that word.
Ooh,
Of
mommy.
course you hate it.
So we puree chicken livers into the bolognese.
Interesting. Okay.
You don't
There
taste
goes
it.
my gout. Yeah, no, I taste the
no,
richness.
No, in 20 pounds of ground beef, there's 2 pounds of chicken liver, so that might not be enough to trigger.
Mm.
And ours is a mix of lamb or beef, pork, veal, and lamb.
Oh, wow.
lamb too.
You're going
Jesus,
hard.
So the lamb really, you don't really get it. It's not really gamey, but between the lamb and the chicken livers, you get a lot more
It's like more,
umami.
a stronger, rich flavor.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So
It's a great dish. And the pappardelle is house made?
Pappardelle is really nice.
yeah, no, we do good stuff. So the Broward people should come down here,
Yeah.
brave the
Yes.
traffic.
And hard people should come here. And traffic is not bad.
I am gonna.
Reverse rush hour is a piece of cake.
And you
Come
cover. That's why the blue collar comfort food, we say a lot because you cover it. It's not just soul food. It's not just Italian classics. It's
Yeah,
not just island like you actually
It's
do
like
comfort food, like of
contemporary
all
global.
genres, like all genres.
Contemporary
And-
global comfort food. I
and you
think
do
that's
elevate
us
it,
too.
but it also still harkens back to home. Like I do,
Yeah.
like this reminds me of like a chicken parm. My mom made a really good chicken parm. Like this reminds me of the chicken parm. Like she also made a really good eggplant parm. Again, this is more reminiscent of that. And the pasta is cooked perfectly. Like,
Thank you.
but you also make hearty mashed potatoes. You're calling it a demi-glace or whatever you're calling it. It feels like
No,
a
that's
really
just
rich gravy to me, and it's fantastic.
It's just a braising liquid, and we reduce it down and then butter it out.
well, it's
You know what
it's
I
rich
love?
and it's fantastic.
You never see it. It's so hard to find now. It's like Philly, Northeast American Italian fucking classic, but it's so rare. Shrimp parm.
I didn't grow
No,
up with
that's a
that. He
Brooklyn
loves
thing.
shrimp parm. I never grew up with that.
I love
It wasn't just
I
South
would like
Philly.
that.
It was
I've never
also
had it.
South Brooklyn, like in
like
certain
red sauce
neighborhoods.
neighborhoods.
In certain
I've
neighborhoods.
never had that.
Bensonhurst. you'd go into a pizza joint and they would have shrimp parmesan heroes, not just chicken
See, that would
and
be
veal
fire.
parm or meatballs.
Sardelli, their place, Fulvio's, have one of the all-time great shrimp parms.
Okay, so it's a main dish, but I like a shrimp parm hero where you put it on the bread. And there was a place,
I could see that being good.
it didn't survive very
I mean,
long,
it sounds amazing.
but it was like an Italian deli on Hallandale Beach Boulevard. And sometimes when I went down to Gulfstream, I would go there. I can't remember the name. It's been gone. It must be over 15 years gone and only lasted 5 years. But they were one of the only places in town that did a shrimp parm sub or hero, and it was fantastic.
sounds
with
amazing.
crusty bread.
I forget the name. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Is
too
that
spicy for you
Pickles?
guys. Yeah.
Oh,
Can
Well,
you
he
handle
likes
spicy?
pickles.
no.
I'm soft.
Let me get. I want to get some to Renato.
But
His
I
wife
like
likes
that
spicy.
you do
Those are really
griot
spicy.
and pickles. Like you really do honor the Caribbean.
I eat this stuff straight
flavors.
before going to bed because this is the cure
It'll clean you out.
to
yeah.
reflux.
Yeah,
Believe
that'll
it or
clean you
not,
out.
very
Oh, no, it'll clean you out.
counterintuitive. We'll talk about this.
It'll
Let's
clean
take
you
our
out.
first
Yeah, let's
break.
take a break. Yep.
Before we do, let's talk about Tropical Acres because I talked
Yes.
to Jack Studiali this morning. We're going to get in there
Nice.
for a show later this month. It's
Looking
been a
forward to it.
while.
I love to.
And you should get in there too because somebody posted on the group this morning just absolutely gorgeous, stunning pictures of a meal last night at Tropical Acres that they ordered correct.
It feels like
Go with the
they watch
signature
the show
dishes.
because they got exactly. Again, look, Defo's not wrong. If you have it on the menu, and if you do it at Tropical Acres, you should be happy.
Yeah.
But they really hit out of the park with
They
certain dishes that we
excel.
talk about.
Prime rib,
And
filet mignon,
that
and they
picture's
got
literally
theirs
like
with the
our move.
with the lobster tail
Yep.
add on,
And the
and
cream spinach is
cream spinach,
fantastic.
and everything looked just
It's homey. It's very much like this.
To
Reminds me of
perfection.
homey. So it makes
Yeah.
you feel like comforted and happy.
like here.
and
They've got great
secure.
comfort food. They have comforting food, but great value. Been in business 77 years, and they've got 2 Sunday holidays coming up. They're usually closed on Sundays, but they make an exception for big holidays like Easter Sunday, which is going to be Sunday, April 5th, and then also Mother's Day, which is Sunday, May 10th. Both of those days open 1 to 8 p.m. So you could get in there early for kind of more of like a Sunday supper, going at 2 or 3. But you want to get in the reservation book right now before it fills up. So give them a call at 954-989-2500. Jack says Easter, most people don't start thinking about it until 2 weeks out. Now that we're 4 weeks out, this is a good time to get your time, prime time, whatever time you want, whether it's 2:30, 4 o'clock. Give them a call, 954-989-2500. They're at 2500 Griffin Road. They've been doing it a long time, 77 years. They're the home of hospitality and value. We love Tropical Acres. All right, let's take a break. I'm going to eat this pickles and see how hot it is, and we'll be back. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hour 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis. And it has all your favorites, pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and whole bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to Elvis Italian. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, It's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sampler that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, for great pizzas, pastas, and Italian comfort classics, you gotta check out Camille's Pizzeria and Restaurateur. It just launched a great new happy hour on weekdays, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring all kinds of drink specials, $10 light bites, and a great 3 for $20 appetizer special. It's a true mom and pop shop run by a great couple, John and Maya. He grew up in Queens, and his pizzas and signature chicken parmesan are fantastic. Takeout and delivery available. Go to Camille's ftlauderdale.com for reservations and information. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets. They've got eggs Benedict. They've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. We're at Blue Collar, 6789 Biscayne Boulevard in the Mayo.
6789, like a rundown in PLO.
Yeah.
Like a straight.
Or in PLO, a rundown.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something to do with when you got the address, you were very happy with that was your address.
I wasn't playing when I signed the lease. Well, we tried online the other day. 6 cards.
That's,
That's talk about bingo.
I don't want to say that you're a degenerate, but PLO is for people who like bungee jumping and
we do it as like
airplanes and parachutes. It all comes down to that river. And the 5-car PLO is better.
No, on the online game now, we'll open up a PLO table as a waiting room.
Okay.
So if the main game is full, it's something cheap table, you can just mess around while you wait.
Yeah. Just like playing a 2-4 limit game at Dania Casino. Oh God,
I don't even know how to do that.
That's the worst. All right, enough of the poker talk. Let's get back to the food talk because this is outstanding.
You do it every time, but this is fantastic.
It's one of my regrets in life is I did get to review one of your restaurants when you opened up Mignonette Uptown. And unfortunately, the location it did not last, even though the food
It was
great.
awarded, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, I
really
gave
well
it, but
received.
Mignonette is still going strong downtown near the Arch
Yep.
Center. And again, I've sent a bunch of friends and other people down there, and they love it. Great seafood. Things are okay down there during the season, during the Arch
They're okay.
Center season.
We could use, we could use some more guests coming. But
Oh,
Oh,
look,
he's here.
and now he's here.
Nice.
Keith Fryman. His ears
Yeah.
must have been burning because we were eating his
No,
guava
here, I got it.
pastry. And here, let's give him a headset. We've got multiple guests today on the lunchbox. And you should grab a plate and a fork because we got
You
a
want me
lot
to
of
get you a plate and a
leftover
fork?
food. Welcome back
Now
to
turn
the
it around.
lunchbox. Here, we'll get
Just turn
the
it around.
just get the microphone underneath the other thing. There. And
Oh,
then
he has it
turn
backwards.
Oh, is it backwards? Here, let's go
There you go.
around that way. We'll get him. He's an accomplished pastry chef
He's not a radio host.
and not so much
Nailed
of a
it.
podcaster.
that.
Keith, thank you for making it down. Keith
Love
Fryman,
it.
the
Gentlemen, how are you?
chef, owner, proprietor of Bake Shack in Dania
Yes.
Beach, where I stopped by this morning. I hadn't seen him since I moved out of the neighborhood, and I've been trying
Thank
to
you.
take better care of myself. I'm sorry I've been such a stranger, Keith.
Oh,
but good to see
It
you.
was great seeing you today. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to come say hello.
Oh, that's great. We love it.
Well, I live over here, and I was like, you know what? There's nothing else going on today. I'm going to take a little ride.
We appreciate
and
it.
now we've got a table on Purim with 4 Jews. We've got
There you go.
Mike Lubitz, Mike Myaskovsky,
Yep.
Mayo, Danny Serfer, and Keith Fryman. You're from Queens originally, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any Hummentashen memories? Do you like Hummentashen?
Oh, you got to
I
give him
do.
these.
I do. I have not had any this year. I have not made any.
Right.
I've been.
We substituted your guava pastry because it's
As
like a triangle, and
it
it
worked.
it worked. It was good. But I
Not
got
as
it.
flaky and dry.
Yes, but you grew up. Did
Yeah.
you bake them? Did your mom
Yeah.
make them?
My
or-
grandmother. My mother didn't do much baking. My grandmother did the baking. She made the homemade apple strudel over the table and stretched it, and the humantashes.
Yeah, and what did she make? Poppy or apricot or raspberry? Or
All of them.
All of them.
She made
Yeah, I
all
Well,
think that's
I'm
sort
going to
of the
let
thing.
you have the last two.
these
These
are good.
are a batch that my Aunt Alice makes every year. My aunt lives up in Manhattan in New York, and she makes she sends them down to family members down here in Florida. So these are little flaky kind of mini, and one of them I don't know if there are only poppy left. I think we ate. Danny ate all the apricot ones, bastard. But
Apricot's
it's
the
good,
flavor.
buttery,
Mm.
good.
It's
Buttery,
good
good.
Hummentashen, right? Normally
Yeah.
Hummentashen suck.
No,
And and I'm
He
gonna-
makes them so he would know. Yeah,
But why are they
tend to.
normally
no, I would do them as a donut and call it donut tashin.
But why
They're
are
smart 'cause they make
Hummentashen?
it
It
good.
worked pretty well.
And I'm going to give you one that surprised us from Grandpa's down the block from your
Oh,
place.
yeah.
They did a house-made Hummentashen, and it's actually also kind of flaky and
No, it's really good.
softer and
It's as
not,
good as.
not too
I've had.
shabby. So I don't know. We could get your.
Try
Yeah.
one now.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
You're the
get your
baker. Why
critique.
are Hummentashen normally so crappy? What is up with the dough?
I think it's no love in them.
No love.
that one.
That's flaky. That's
Yeah, isn't it
yeah, it's
good?
good. No.
yeah.
Yeah, it's rare.
Our man Freed, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, they're doing a good
sometimes.
job.
He does. I
It's
just
good.
hate
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
There
the
we go.
jam. The jam gets me.
Oh, you
Well,
don't
that's in the
like
middle.
the
It's
jam?
too much.
Oh, I
The
love the
raspberry.
jam.
I got the
Yeah, I love the
apricot.
jam.
If you want the apricot, it's
It's
just
too much. That's so
sweet.
funny. I like it.
Mhm.
That's so funny.
You want to try any of this? We have a portobello mushroom parm,
That's great.
ragu bolognese, and I mean I don't want to offer that. 'Cause there's much left, but that's a new secret menu item we have called the International, which is a sampling of all 3 braises:
Ooh. And the braises are oxtail,
oxtail, griot, and today smothered
shoulder.
pork shoulder.
pork shoulder smothered with a little bit of what kind of cheese was it?
Fontina.
Fontina cheese.
I mean, there's fontina involved. It's like a mix.
I guess we'll be in this week probably.
Yeah, you got to check. He's
No, he's been coming forever.
We come all the time.
Yeah.
and again since they moved from across the street, full bar, full liquor now, and look at this elegant cocktail. Again, we had Carlos Frias on the show yesterday with us at home, and he was saying that now it should be called White Collar, especially with these fancy glasses and the little shaker. But
I don't know. Carlos who?
two times
He
changed beer
hasn't
award-winning
been
chef.
since he has not been since Friends and Family. So
Mm,
That's what he says.
mm. We'll have to get him in. Carlos,
says
you got to
it-
get back in here because this is a very good Manhattan, and I was able to do an extra little pour, Keith, because it's Purim, and it's the one day that Jews are allowed to get drunk, right?
There
So
you go. I
that's
don't know
it.
if it's one day, but it's one of the
Well,
days.
It's the one day we can have the excuse to, right?
Yes,
Exactly.
religiously prescribed. Not that I'm very religious. How are things going at Bake Shack?
Bake Shack as well. I can't really complain. It's all right. Season's kind of here.
Yeah.
I guess we got the last month of a rush. I think now, and
Let's hope so.
No,
spring break should be strong.
Yeah.
You're at 236 South Federal Highway.
238.
238. I was close.
Yeah.
Very close.
And again, they're open every day,
7 days a week.
7 days a week from 7 a.m.
7 a.m. to 3
3
p.m.
p.m.
Let's see. What do we got? Something we could show off from there now.
Oh yeah. Well, we had the.
It's in the box.
Oh
There's
yeah.
remnants of a
He was
bear
very
claw.
nice to
Nah, there's
load
an
up the
apple
goodie
fritter,
box when
apple
I
fritter.
stopped in.
Well,
The
Mike
apple
always
fritter-
loves the apple fritter. So
That's the one thing.
Through
Other
some
people
stuff.
love donuts, but I'm an apple fritter.
Yeah, beautiful.
guy.
key lime pie.
That's it. We got
Churro
key lime
donut.
pie donut.
Churro donut. Oh,
Some of
jeez.
the churro donut. We
I am
already-
not a donut person, but I do like theirs. Most donuts I don't enjoy. I like your donuts and one donut from Hollywood Donut Factory.
And the
They do all right.
allure of Bake Shack is that basically it's on that corridor, which is close to everything, the airport, the port, a lot of hotels and motels on that strip. So a lot of people who come in and out for the cruises make their way to Bake Shack because I guess it must be highly recommended online.
So far, so good. Consistency.
You guys have been there a long time now.
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your
April's
10th
gonna be 10
anniversary.
years.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
Holy
Mazel tov, that's
crap.
amazing.
And I remember I wrote the review for the Sentinel because I was just starting off. That was my rookie critic
Yeah.
year.
Barely knew you.
And I basically, right.
Were you happier then?
I don't know. I wasn't gray then. I'll tell you that.
You still have your hair, and it's a really amazing head of hair. So he hasn't made you lose your hair
Nice to
yet.
see you.
Oh, we have people giving a thumbs up. No, and I think I was very complimentary. I think I called the place something like Homer Simpson's wet dream. You know,
Yeah,
because
it was great.
that's
And
good.
one of the very
That's
few.
what he said. You're
We had
something.
fun. It's been a fun journey.
10 years. I can't believe that. That's great. Well, we're with a couple of great 305 based chefs, and I meant to ask everybody. Today is 3-3. Apparently now somebody's trying to turn 305 or Thursday 3-5
Cafecito.
into a
It
holiday.
should be a holiday for
a
Miami.
Miami holiday. I don't know
Sure,
if
305 day.
Pitbull's going to be presiding anywhere of the Mr. 305, but
I'm okay if it's a non-kids get school off holiday.
okay, I'm okay. I think we want more people from the 954 to come to the
I ain't saying
305
ways to celebrate Miami.
Oh,
check out places like Blue Collar.
I gotta finish Golden Glades interchange.
It's
first,
close.
and then
No,
I
it's much
think
better. It's
everybody
much
from
better.
Broward doesn't mind coming.
We were
down.
talking about
We
it the
talk about that
last
a lot.
4 times that we came down here. It was a breeze.
oh, you
I
know
mean,
what? You know what I think it is. It's fixed better for me to go north than it is for north to come south.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
still not beautiful,
It's not
but
as
it's
bad as-
better than it was.
yeah. Like like passing the Golden Glades is not as much of a hassle as it was like 6 months a year ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's the roads
Again,
go smoothly. You
this
don't
is the
need a
end of the road.
passport.
You'll enjoy it.
You can come back and forth. It's very
I
smooth.
visited 2 weeks ago. I had these friends visiting from New York, and we spent 2 days over President's Day weekend, one Saturday and then the Monday, all day at the Hollywood Beach.
Yeah, no, you
Nah, we
secretly
used to
love
go to
Broward.
Howard.
We
I mean,
we set up a tent. We went to shout out to Fiorio.
oh yeah,
So my friend who was with me from New York, born and raised in New York his whole effing life,
yeah,
right?
the pizza joint right on the on the
born
beach
and raised in
there.
New York his whole life, owned my favorite restaurant in New York, worked for John George's pizza place in
Jeez,
Fire
really?
Island for a long time.
Oh, wow.
knows Doe. His last name is Tobias. He used to have a sub shop called Joe Doe. Guy knows Doe.
Guy knows.
He
Doe.
said that like calzone stromboli thing he had from Fiorio's was one of the best he's ever had.
Wow, and that's
Okay.
right
This
there
like
on,
effing New York guy.
on the beach at Garfield Street, right by Park. It's called Florio's. It's not
Florio's.
Florio's. Of
Florio's
Hollywood.
was top notch.
and
Nice.
good stuff. So, Keith, you've lived in the 305 for a while, and you worked down here. Can you give
I
people
did.
just a little bit of
I-
your background? Where do you
I used to
work?
work, born and raised New York, did a lot of New York restaurants, and then moved down here. Did Mark's Las Olas for
Right.
a few years.
That's right.
I was up in Delray at 32 East with Nick
Oh, I
Morfogen
didn't
for a
realize
few
that
years.
you were a 32 East guy. I love that. I saw
Yeah.
John Fitzpatrick Fitzy
Oh,
at an
awesome.
event last
I
night.
haven't seen them.
He's
in
at the
years.
Warren. Yeah, he's got the bourbon and brown liquor program going like
then,
gangbusters. Yeah.
Then I went down south. I went down to Smith and Walensky. I ran them for 5 years. The
Oh, wow.
pastry department there. I freelanced around a little. Philippe Chow, high-end Chinese food,
Yep.
and
And then you got your own
started
place.
making the donuts.
I'm born and raised in North Miami Beach, so Mark's right over there.
I did
forever.
Las Olas.
Yeah, no, I know.
I didn't do Mark's Place. He had just closed Mark's Place
So
at that
you
time.
maybe worked with a girl that was a pastry chef at Chef Allen's when I was there, Sarah Magoon.
Oh, she's at Steak 954,
Nah,
right?
she
Or
was,
left,
yeah.
She left there.
Stefan Bouillon.
Yes.
You know
I
Stefan?
know Stefan.
That's my boy. That was
Oh,
like
right
the first
on.
chef de cuisine ever.
Yeah.
He like really brought me along at Chef Allen's.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
his dad.
That was a good group of people
Yeah.
back then. A lot of us are now having their own restaurants,
Yeah.
which
Which is
is
good.
really, you know.
Now, I remember when you first started, and I went in there, and I lived right down the block, which was very dangerous for me, and contributed to
So you
my
got the diabetes.
60-pound weight gain when I was the food critic. And I would always, start the day by going in there. And he has great pancakes too. besides the
I
donuts
like
and
it there
everything.
very much.
Yeah, and but you just wanted a more normal lifestyle, because this is like you go in there early in the morning, the middle of the night, and start baking stuff, but you'd be done and home by noon, right?
It's life by design. I wanted to be home with my kids.
Right.
And for the first time in 10 years, I drop them off at school. I pick them up.
No, that's
and-
amazing.
And it's I only got a few more years of it, and then I'll think of the next chapter. Right now, I got it to where I wanted, and it's a blessing.
I know that you did consulting on some other donut shops, but there was no, because a lot of people want to do that, conquer the world and branch out and then sell out. You never thought of expanding Bake Shack to other locales?
I do. I
Yeah.
plan on it eventually. We're trying with Dania Beach at the moment. Hopefully, it goes through.
And Danny's getting a visitor, which
Yeah,
is all
nice.
good.
I understand it. I saw the look. I know that look, and
I
I,
was
know
gonna
the
say.
way. I look at the windows also in the shop.
Yeah, that's it. So, but everything has turned out
Everything
great.
turned out how it is. You put it out there in the world, and you work hard.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
it. This business is you love it and hate it. I love it. I have great customers.
No, and I love the fact when you only have the one, the quality
Yeah,
is
you can keep
there, the
quality.
quality control. It's
Yeah, my hat's off to Danny between here and Mignonette, and I've never had a bad
Nope.
meal at Mignonette as well.
yeah,
Yep.
all good.
I really haven't.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by. You're gonna have to grab a plate.
You
Get
gotta
some of
eat
that
something.
Oh,
bolognese.
yeah, I'll grab
'cause
some. I'll pick away.
There you go.
Let's take our second break, and then we're gonna wrap up this edition because it's already been an hour, and we'll be back after these words on the Lunchbox.
Hey, Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligan's, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef owner Danny Serfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. All right, we're back, and they're just streaming into Blue Collar for lunch. It's good to see the place.
The podcast is
pop into
Lucky
life.
Charm.
That's
There
it.
you go.
And
Hey, look at this guy.
and it's a happy
Oh,
perm.
it's-
All right, we got Keith Fryman from Bake Shack in Dania Beach, who is digging into the special du jour. The parm of the day is the portobello mushroom.
No, that was just made for
Just-
for Renato, who was
Oh.
visiting.
Who is a vegetarian?
Who's
This is
a
the kind of
vegetarian.
service you
And
actually
you just
And it was
happen
a
to
dish
luck.
he used to have.
You, like
We
you
lucked
do in poker, luck boxed your way into something.
Hey, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah,
so.
seriously. You know what they say in poker? You can't be results oriented, and I just have such a problem with that because, like, I can't take good decisions to the bank. I have to take results to the bank.
Yes.
If you're a billionaire, you don't have to be results
Yeah.
oriented.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're like
yeah, yeah.
us, especially with
yeah,
all the
yeah,
kids,
yep.
you got to focus on the bottom line sometimes.
My kids, so my daughter, she does competitive gymnastics. My
Oh,
wife
really?
took her and my boys up to Orlando for a competition this weekend, and she got second on the beam.
Nice.
Second on the beam, fifth overall. She did really good. She was
Really?
so happy. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, no, my daughter did gymnastics for a little bit, and she was her first major event up at that Walt Disney World complex, and teams
wide
from all
world,
over the
yep.
country. And you know how they rotate, the 4 different events.
Yeah.
The beam was the first event for her, and I'm just sitting in the stands petrified.
Oh my God,
I
that's
can't even go.
freaked
I'm
me
going
out.
like this, and but she did great, and but then she ended up messing up her. I don't know. She had some sort of.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It's a hard.
That's amazing. I give
It's
him
a
credit.
hard sport on young,
I was scared to even
undeveloped
do-
bodies.
Yeah.
So it's
and
tough.
my boy, like 12-year-old boy, he's taller than me now.
Oh, good.
Not that I'm
Is he
some
beating-
bastion of height, but
But still,
5'6" for a 12-year-old is pretty.
That's a
effing
nice
tall.
height. Yeah, yeah.
Is he beating your ass at tennis?
No.
Keith, you got kids. How are they doing? And I'll put the mic back up. I know he's such a good guest because he actually pulls the microphone
eat,
down
yes,
when he
yes.
eats, as opposed to me. And you can see all the schmutz on my mic cover here. But yeah, kids are good.
Yeah, kids are good. Volleyball, silks, jumping around. Try to keep them busy. That's
Good.
it. Keep them busy, and they hopefully stay out of trouble.
All right,
They're
couple
young
more
teenage girls.
couple more food topics. You were mentioning yesterday on the show yesterday, I tried the Big Arch, the new McDonald's sandwich, and you mentioned that you did the same thing yesterday.
I had it yesterday, a couple days ago. My wife was on her way home from Orlando with the kids. She's like, "I'm not doing free F dinner. Just order McDonald's. I'll pick it up on the way."
God, that's gross.
It was like 9:00 at night. We didn't want to deal.
There's
So
nowhere else to do it. I
Yeah.
have kids. It's the worst thing to do, and we do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever. Like you didn't do it with your
I'd
daughter.
rather just
So whatever. With one kid, I raised one kid with my eyes closed. Give me a break, man. Jesus, try having 4 or 2 girls. Get out
Yeah,
of here.
that's
One
true.
little girl. Oh my God, the life you led. Oh, must have been so challenging. So I tried the big. They got all their nuggets and whatever, and I got the Big Arch because I saw it on the menu.
Right,
and,
to try it.
saw it on the menu.
Not a
and
fan.
saw all the advertisements. It's the
Not a
power
fan
marketing.
of the Big Arch. I am. It looked good, and like I opened it up and looked at the burger patties individually, and they looked like they had a good sear. They were kind of juicy, and I just didn't like it because when I go to McDonald's, I don't want a burger style that I can get at Five Guys or a real burger place. I want a weird McDonald's burger. like when I ordered Domino's,
Yeah,
I don't want like New York style
good
pizza.
yeah.
I want what
Crappy
Domino's is.
Domino's pizza.
I'm with you 100%.
Now, do you ever go to McDonald's? Have you tried this new item? or-
I have not. I
Okay.
did just recently when they had the McRib, just because
Oh,
I had
God,
it.
no.
And
It's so
I
funny. He
just-
hates him.
I had to take a bite, and
Oh, try
that's
it.
about as far as it
I have to
went.
try a McRib every 5 years to make sure I still don't like the McRib.
I am with you. I do think
It's the-
I am a sucker for their apple pies.
An apple pie is fine.
You know, Burger King actually
They're
has the
not
fried
doing
apple
that
pie.
too, yeah.
Burger King has the fried apple pies again.
Taco Bell used to have a really good
Yeah.
apple empanada, which
Yeah.
was
nice.
really.
Yep.
I love
This
Taco
coming
Bell.
from
He's
an
a
accomplished
bakery
pick-
guy.
Oh my God! This is a guy who picked 2 J's for best matzo ball.
It was a blind
And this is
taste.
an accomplished pastry chef who's talking
It was-
about the apple empanadas at Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
It was a
it's
blind
competition, I
tasting.
guess.
Oh
and,
my God!
And
I
they,
gotta
it
down
was a
this.
blind tasting, and they won hands down. Their score was way higher than
No,
everyone
3 of the
else.
4 judges picked them. It was freaking weird.
And I wasn't allowed to compete. Mine was the real winner. Remember, I brought
We
my
all
own.
I
enjoyed
know
yours the
your
best,
soup
yes.
was excellent.
Yeah.
I saw Bruce from 3Gs in Delray last night at this event.
Oh, they all.
And
What's
he
funny
was
is
like,
Grandpa's
he
that place and the other place. Whenever they see Mayo, they're like, oh, 2 J's.
He goes,
They all lose
3Gs
it every
was like,
time.
at least
To
you
this
like
day, it
our
was like
matzo
2,
ball
3 years
soup.
ago.
And you
I,
have the raw matzo ball from them,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
I went. You know, I recently went to Ben's Kosher
Ben's?
Deli,
Yes.
and I went there, and it was
Okay. It's
the
there.
corned beef sandwich was very good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
The
kosher
pickles,
deli.
the pickles and the coleslaw on the table, top
Pickle-
notch.
Yes.
I know, I know,
And
so
I was
did that.
excited because I love stuffed cabbage, and they had stuffed cabbage.
Oh, nice.
And I was hoping it was going to be like a good version of stuffed cabbage, and it was not my favorite version of stuffed cabbage.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it could
Their
have been.
matzo ball soup is very bland, but
Very
it has
bland.
the
The
big
big
puffy
matzo
commercial
like
made.
that.
No,
matzo
I like
ball.
noodles and I
Yeah.
want some stuff in it.
Yeah.
But I love stuffed cabbage, but I don't like they did it too big.
Oh, and
Yeah,
that's
see,
So
you
the
don't need it.
ratio
Yeah, you don't
of
need it.
cabbage to meat to sauce is
This,
all
this
messed
brings
up.
us to the next topic. The Sun Sentinel just announced today their next best of competition, and it's best deli, and I presume they mean Jewish deli, not Italian deli in South Florida.
Okay.
What would you put in your top
Oh,
3?
God. So they're just doing
Grandpa's?
deli across the
Well, I'm
board.
putting
I would
Grandpa's,
say
'cause-
Grandpa's.
not just because they're one of my sponsors, but because
No,
I
they
go
do
in
a
there
great
all the
job.
time.
They
and
do
I
a great
like
They
the
don't sponsor
job.
me for shit, and I still take.
They do a
Grandpa's.
great job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they do a
think
great-
Grandpa's does great. I'm surprised every time. Jackson's gives me an amazing corn.
Oh, their
No, they
sandwiches
do
are
really
good,
good
but
meat.
that's
They
not
do
a
really
deli.
good.
That's an ice cream parlor that happens to have some really good.
They do their own meat. No,
Jewish
they sell their own
sandwiches.
meat. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. There's
I
a
don't know.
lot
I
of
got
delis
things
out
to say
there. I don't
about
know what's
Jackson's.
great.
Yeah, look,
Get
I
on
like
that.
3Gs
You're
up
allowed
in
to.
Delray a lot. I
I haven't
like
been.
I like Grandpa's. I like Goldberg's.
Goldberg's
I'm
same
gonna
people
go
as Grandpa's.
Yeah, well,
Very
yeah. One
similar.
of the partners
They're
is the
very
same. Mark
Very similar.
Goldberg. He has
We
a
don't
bunch of
have
bagel
many
shops.
over here, though, Dan.
No, we don't have shit.
You
You
have
know what?
Josh's
You got
Deli
the
in
bagel,
Surfside.
I got to give Bagel Bar their
Bagel
love.
Bar does
That's my
good.
boy Steve.
Steve
Bagel Bar
does
has
well.
excellent bagels.
He's been
They
in touch.
actually have real. The corned beef they use. I think it's like the
Well, a lot of them use the
Carnegie or whatever.
packaged commercial product. It's all about how
But
you prep
no,
it. Do
Steve
you steam
spent-
it off properly? Do
No,
you know
Steve
how to
spent
slice
3
it?
weeks this summer like staging at Katz's.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And has the same like steam table as them now, and learn now they're hand slicing the pastrami and the corned beef at Bagel Bar. So I would go. There's only 2 delis that I can speak of that I know that I like, and I would say Grandpa's and Bagel Bar.
No, and I'm saying the
I like
ones.
Bagel Bar. I do Bagel
Yeah.
Bar.
Okay,
Yeah.
and up
Right
in
on
Broward,
that.
look.
Except Steve, if
downtown,
you're listening, I could use the Nova slice a little thinner.
Elliot Wolf of Be Nice Restaurant Group, he opened Top Hat
Oh,
Deli,
Top
I was
Hat.
gonna say people
which
love
is an
Top Hat.
homage to his
Top Hat people love.
father
Top
and
Hat,
family.
I like Top Hat a lot, but I feel like
It's more of
the
a
menu is
modern.
small.
It's a modern deli. It's not kind of the one that is a throwback at all. So some
Yeah.
people kind of take issue with that. But his food is excellent there, and he
the,
also
the stuff at Top Hat's
Doesn't
very
he
good.
have
he
coconuts
cures-
as well?
yeah, he's the
Right,
guy with
right,
coconuts, and he just opened a new place.
They had a
and
Foxy
it's
Brown, too.
GMB.
Yeah.
and
Still
he
Foxy
has
Brown.
Foxy Brown.
I
Which
know that
moves-
from years ago.
Elliot's a great guy.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah,
another
yeah.
one who has a Fudgy the Whale for his birthday every year.
You got it. I
We
mean,
have the same birthday, so we're
Nice.
always texting our
I love
Fudgies.
Fudgy. I mean Fudgy the fish now because it's not a whale, but
Um,
it's a little bit. It's a lot
so
smaller.
the Big Arch you did not like, and I give it a
No.
big thumbs down yesterday. I paid just for the burger alone, and it's a double quarter pounder patty without the value meal, $9.08 with the tax included for just the burger.
That's crazy.
I
At
opened it
McDonald's?
up. There's
Right.
lettuce
Just go to
spilling.
Five Guys at that.
No, at
Yeah,
that
no.
price I go
Or
to
come here.
Shenanigans.
Or come here.
Come on, a real restaurant,
Shenanigans
and
has a
even if it's $20,
$9.99 lunch
it's
special
great.
with fries. Yeah, so like
Flan.
Flanagan, Shenanigans.
I don't like a
No.
double.
No, you don't want more of that meat.
No, I mean when it's a Big Mac double, I don't mind
It's
it
fine
because
because
and
it's
they were
cheese
talking
and it's
about,
bread. And,
like, first of all, it has a lot of the cheese, but I can even tell where the cheese began and the new special
Oh,
sauce
see,
because there's
so-
a white American cheese and then
no,
this
it's like
new
a white cheddar. I don't
It's
use
a white cheddar.
I don't effing want cheddar
it
on my
was like-
burger ever,
and it's
especially
like
at McDonald's.
it's a poor man's Big Mac sauce. I don't know. Why do you reinvent the special
Yeah.
sauce? It's
I was
like,
talking about that with Burger Beast yesterday.
It was
Oh,
like
nice.
they said they put tomato paste with mayonnaise or something, and it just didn't.
Why-
who wants that at McDonald's?
Why F with perfection with the Big Mac sauce?
Instead of
Because it's what they do with the caviar too. Did you see?
Oh, the
Oh, the
chicken nuggets.
chicken
are good.
nuggets. yeah.
And the Pizza Hut had a pizza with caviar, a limited edition. I was
Oh,
trying to
and
go
Pizza
online.
Hut? That's what-
Pizza Hut.
Mm.
did.
well, that's crazy. But no, the Big Arch, I called it the Big Mess, and it's a lesson in meat, mediocrity.
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 That's
So
good.
so
That's why I'm the
clever. You're
writer.
still award-winning journalist. You
That's
got
it.
it. Still got
Eyes
it.
were a nickel.
That's it. I think that does it. I'm still kind of mystified by why you will never toast a bagel. That you will only. do
Why
the bagel.
fresh bagels not supposed to be toasted?
No, it's fresh, yes, but they're not always fresh. Sometimes it
Like
sits on the
day,
counter.
like a bagel made the same day.
No, you
Whether you
shouldn't
pick
toast
it up at 8 in.the morning and you're eating it 8 at
You
night.
shouldn't toast it.
Shouldn't have to toast. The next day, of
But the
course, I'll
next
toast the
day-
bagel. Yeah, of course.
I
Keith,
grew up
you-
making bagels.
Right.
I will have to agree.
Yeah.
That's your first job.
The
You
next
should
day
be
you
able to.
toast it if it comes
Right.
out of the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
because
was-
it's got to be a little
Got it.
softer or whatever.
Well, my rule of thumb is if it's been sitting in the bin more than 2 hours and it's not still warm, then you can maybe put a little
No,
toasting
no.
on it.
not
But
unless you want your butter completely
No.
melted.
You're such a
on
food
it.
critic, not a
butter.
You're such a.
Exactly.
What kind of
There's-
goy are you? I'm
I
putting
don't.
Yeah,
That's
cream
the only
cheese.
reason you need it to be that warm.
No, I like half butter, half cream cheese,
What?
but lots and lots of butter.
Oh, and we got
Like
Passover.
so, it's like dripping.
Oh, it has to drip.
Yeah.
Pesach. Pesach is coming
But
up.
you're
Oh.
such a food critic and not a food producer like us. Like,
Yes.
if it's been in the bin for over 2 hours, then I'm gonna have to toast it. Ooh.
As long as it was
Passover.
made today, I'm good.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
am very happy.
Matzah. What's your number one topping for
I hate
matzah?
matzah. I don't even eat matzah. I'll put tuna fish on it.
I've
That's the
never heard of
closest
I
that.
thing.
actually love matzah with crappy ass margarine. On it.
Margarine.
Oh, that
Margarine.
sounds
So
good.
you
I
actually
grew
enjoy
up with
matzah.
country crock.
Okay.
on the
Country
counter,
crock.
It's
and
funny the power of nostalgia because back
Um,
then
cream cheese,
margarine
jelly.
was the best thing ever. Butter was death.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
yes.
just
That's why I say
I
margarine.
think just
I put tuna on it or I don't eat it. I don't really like matzah.
I think just cream cheese.
And
But you
what
know
kind
that-
of cream cheese?
Tempting.
just regular.
Has to be tempting
No.
For
because
matzah,
otherwise
it's
I only like
you can't put the Philadelphia. It's
They won't
too
even-
hard.
how
You
do
get
you
the
eat
whip.
matzah?
You
Oh,
buy
the
the
whip,
whip.
the
You
whip.
buy the whip.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you get the whipped tempeh in the pink.
You know, I'm
container.
friendly with the grandson
I don't
of
like
the
tempting,
guy that
but I
invented
just-
margarine.
Well, we
Really?
He lives here. He lives in San Souci.
know the grandson of the Juicy Juice founder.
Oh, really?
Ethan Skolnick. We
Yes.
call him Juice. He's
Oh,
the
Skolnick is.
famous sports writer that
Oh,
covers
I-
basketball.
I
You know what? I love
that.
Juicy Juice. When I was like in
I didn't
elementary,
realize Scoop was
me and my
there.
friends
I
had
didn't
the-
realize
yeah,
that.
that's why his called Juice. Like his nickname is Juice.
Oh, we called him Scoop.
me and
I
my
don't-
friends
I
had
think
a
I never
club.
got the juice.
it was called the Juicy Juice Club,
That's fine.
and we were all in the neighborhood, and we would all freeze a juice box of Juicy Juice, and then meet in this secret place in Plantation and eat them, drink them, whatever.
And another claim to I love meeting random people who like descended from. At one point, there was a guy restaurateur around called Andy Fox, and he was I think either the son or grandson of the Fox's Ubet family.
No way.
Yeah,
You know who
So-
I met the other day at the maybe not at the card table at the Hard Rock?
what a shock!
The founder of Celsius,
Oh yeah, they're
Celsius.
from here,
Okay.
in Boca, like the Boca area.
the original, the original
yeah,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not become like this big ass thing, but yeah, it started out in Boca.
Yeah, because I was reading the story about it. They started being like a health food drink,
Yeah.
and then like private equity is like energy drink, and then
Yeah,
shot off.
Yeah.
Suck up. Yeah, my daughter drinks too much of that stuff.
I drank like 2 yesterday.
Well,
and then I was
Celsius
so
is like
sick.
way. It's better for you than the other.
My
stuff.
I
daughter-
love Celsius.
My
actually.
daughter, she's fit. She just ran her first half marathon. She's doing great up at. You see my FSU shirt in honor
I
of you.
I went
and
to Florida
you.
State.
Yeah, a couple of Seminole alums.
Mhm.
But she was studying in the library the other week for a test, and she has one of those Apple Watches, and she looked down on it, and her resting heart rate was 120.
Oh Jesus!
That
She's
seems
like,
high.
"Should I go to the emergency room?" I was like, "No, just stop drinking those freaking energy drinks."
Not
Okay,
a big fan
boomer.
of them, but I do like Celsius.
Starbucks energy drink.
Yeah, it's
Which
awesome.
one do I
Yeah,
do?
yeah, it's awesome.
Just get a regular cup of coffee.
I drink Celsius now in the morning instead of coffee.
You do?
See, I like coffee.
Yeah,
I'm not a big energy drink guy, but Celsius is good. If I'm going to do it, I would do Celsius.
yeah.
I love
Because
my-
it doesn't have that aftertaste that a lot of.
You
it
know
does.
my 2-2-2 rule. I know you can't do it anymore because of your recovery, but
2 beers, 2 coffees.
2 cups of coffee, 2 drinks. It could be glasses of wine, beers, or cocktails, and then 2
Two
gummies.
Two
joints?
gummies.
2 gummies, 2
Gummies.
puffs of
Oh.
something. So
2
that's
and
it.
2. That's like
Everything-
Everything. You just
Two,
two and
two.
two.
You know what? Speaking of drinks, and stuff,
Everything
so
in moderation.
me and my friends from my fantasy league, we've all been friends since like elementary school. Some picked up in college. They all know I'm in recovery, and they were like seeing who drinks 100 beers a month.
No,
Like there was
Jesus.
something on there, and I
I
was
don't
like,
drink beers like that.
I was
anymore.
like, you guys are 45, and you think sometimes you drink 100 beers or more in a month. I was like, it kind of seems like a lot.
That's
Like,
I drink wine. I'll drink. I don't. It's rare to drink beer these
but
days.
even like 100 drinks in a month.
Yeah,
is
I
like-
don't know.
are you a
Seems like
drinker,
a lot.
wine drinker? Or
I-
what, you and your wife?
I'm a casual drinker.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I had a buddy come over last night, had a bourbon, a beer, and then
Yeah, that's
we
it.
went for dinner and had a bottle of wine.
Where'd you go?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about.
Oh, to the
Okay.
pizza place down the road on the I can't think
Not
of the name. Everybody
Boromici.
loves this pizza place. Every time where North 110 used to be, where Dewey
Oh,
had his
Sagra.
yeah, since they've opened, I've been there about 4 times,
I don't love the pizza, but I love the food.
and they've never had a good experience. Last night, they nailed it. It was
Oh,
great.
good.
So I was really happy. It was.
I like the food there a lot, actually.
I had a great gnocchi. We had a great bottle of wine.
North 110, what a throwback.
And you mentioned you just checked out Abitz for the first time in
In Delray, I was
New Haven style Abitz, and
Yeah.
you had.
the clam pie. The clam pie
I
was
love clam
excellent.
pies. And
Yeah, but they have to actually open the clams.
shucked, freshly
Yeah.
shucked is key.
Yeah, they could shuck them in the morning. That's
And
fine.
they do that at Pepe's. We did an event at Pepe's in Plantation a couple of weeks ago.
I
They
like
do it.
Pepe's. I like a Beats better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing that we're no longer. Yeah. All right. So that's
No, that's it.
That's gonna do it. I did want to have one final note as
Yep.
an old Jewish man with reflux disease. I just wanted to give you the tip that so this pickles is excellent. And
you.
again, my late mom's health aide, Rosemary, Haitian, and she used to make the best pickles and bring it over. And she still makes me batches because even though I take a daily antacid tablet, if I eat too late or if I have red sauce or red wine, I'll get some, reflux
yeah.
overnight. A person told me, it's actually Val's daughter, said, if you go to bed, right before you go to bed, drink something highly acidic. So I've been eating pickles or drinking pickle juice
It
right
overwhelms
before
it.
going to bed.
It's so counterintuitive.
It's
It
so
overwhelms it.
counterintuitive,
It overwhelms
but
it,
here's
true.
the crazy part. It worked.
It
I
works,
haven't
yeah.
had
Is
a
it-
reflux
it's
attack
like-
overnight.
It's like drinking a
It
beer
works.
in the morning when you're hungover. How it fixes that?
Sure.
Like the double negative.
Us bakers just take a piece of a yeast.
A yeast.
Yeah.
A piece of
Oh,
yeast
soaks
and it
everything
would
up.
cure your head
Yeah.
hangover.
I'm
in
going
the
to take a
morning.
shot of the pickles now.
But
and
the
then-
griot here at Pickles, my wife is Haitian, and she
Thank
loves
you.
it and always comes for it.
That's good.
And now I know on the secret menu the eggplant parmesan.
No, that's
It's
That's a portobello.
Portobello. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
no, but no,
portobello
it
fudge is
tastes.
great.
It
It's
eats a lot
delicious.
like eggplant parmesan.
It
Yeah,
was so delicious.
it's really good.
Good stuff. Thank you, Keith
Alrighty.
Fryman.
You're the
Yeah,
best.
no,
Thank
thank
you, Keith.
Your polka butter buddy, Renato.
Renato.
Yeah, that guy's a great guy.
Thank you, Danny Serfer. Now I'm getting choked up with the hot
Surfer.
pickles.
Your friend
Danny
is
Serfer.
Saffer.
Oh, wait.
I'm Surfer. Your friend is
I
Saffer.
always get
Danny
mixed up.
Serfer.
I hope I haven't
Keith Fryman.
sold him any money lately.
Renato.
We're going to be tomorrow at the new
Special show.
Blackjack's Rum Bar in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
We've been
finally.
to their original location in
last year.
Davie, but now they've finally gotten their new downtown Fort Lauderdale Flagler Village location on Southeast 3rd Avenue open, and we're going to go in there with their owner, Deanna, and we'll check out what's going on. They got like 200 types of rum.
Nice.
Doesn't appeal to this guy,
No,
but
even if I was drinking, rum wasn't my thing.
Rum is rough for me.
rum has gotten a lot better. It's like tequila.
Yeah, they do a good job with it. They have a bunch of different kinds.
There are
and
now so many great
it's really good.
premium rums that are distilled in
Yeah, yeah.
countries all over
it's
South
not just
and-
Captain Morgan or whatever
America,
the hell
Caribbean.
garbage we drank when we were in college.
and I love it. So we're gonna get in there tomorrow, and we're gonna have a good time. All right, happy Purim, everybody,
Yes, happy Purim.
and enjoy everything, every sandwich. Have a good one.